Hey guys. Okay, I just want to talk about something, and I think that it needs to be talked about, and it's called. I'm gonna call this video "White Supremacy 101." Now, a lot of black people, unfortunately, don't. We're not giving the knowledge to each other, and we're not using that to. We're not understanding, and we're not giving the knowledge to one another the way that we should. I'm gonna say this. So, you know what? I guess I'll just choose a topic. I guess since the hot topic, right now, I guess is interracial dating. So, okay, so I'll use that topic. So, white supremacy does they use the white supremacy, and I'm talking about white people. They do use interracial dating to their advantage. It's a disadvantage and an advantage because most biracial people, some of them don't really fuck with white folks like that, especially once they know their history. But some of them do, and but still, it's more about increasing a population standpoint, because white people have a low birth rate, so it is about helping increasing their population or keeping their population alive. Their numbers are going down, unfortunately, but that's why you see a push in the media of interracial dating. So what I want to say is low self-esteem. I think low self-esteem is a huge, unfortunately, that is a huge advantage for white supremacy because a lot of black women and even men, they have low self-esteem, and white people take advantage of that because they know you have low self-esteem. And so, for example, I have a video I have a video that says top 10 reasons of top 10 reasons why black women are the best women on the planet. I think on that video it might be 100 views at the least. It might be 100 views, maybe more. But when these white men create a video saying disrespectful things, you know, I remember there was a Vlad had a video with MGK, and he talked about his love of black women, and he had a remark saying, "Well, they give the good head," and you have black women really glamorizing that, and it's just sad, and see that's what I'm saying. The low self-esteem and the white superiority complex that a lot of black people have, and white men and women take advantage of that. They make y'all believe that they really love you, but they don't really love you like that. They fuck you, and that's pretty much what it is. You know, um, and it's sad that you got black women just. I went to this one white man, like I know Cohen Nanick, I know him. He don't care about racism. He ain't trying to end racism for black women. He don't care about black women like that. He just trying to get those views. And I think it's this one guy who you got black women saying, well, how can I get a white man? Like, how that just stuff like that just speaks on low self esteem, and it's and this, but and that's why I say the media and even these white men, when you don't know racism, you're going to get fucked off. I'm not gonna lie to you, you're going to get fucked off. You're going to get manipulated because if anybody, I'm telling y'all right now, if anybody, you can, any black woman can sit here and say what they want, but if anybody just wants some pussy, it's majority white men. They look at you, and that's all they look at you as, the majority of them. So, and even if the ones that don't, they don't really try to end racism. So I think that, and the same thing goes for black men, because you got a lot of white women who pay to go to other countries just to fuck around with some of the men. It's just it's crazy. It's crazy. And what I'm saying is, part of it is poverty too. Part of the problem that allows these people to do that is poverty. So what I'm saying is that, this is what we're talking about as far as low self-esteem. Low self-esteem, it affects black people in a major way, and that's why I say you gotta know your history, and you gotta listen to people who know what the fuck they talking about. I'm talking about black people. You can't look up to white people as your savior when they're trying. Then when they all they want to do. Like, okay, like for example, like there's a reason why, you know, corporate America benefits a little bit towards black women because it's all about who the white man can have sex with. So of course they do use a strategy of trying to create this divide within the black community that we see I'm doing all of this but you can't do this. How is that I can get this job or whatever, whatever, but you can't get it? Well, they do help create that type of division, and they also do that even with interracial dating when they try to convince when white men and women try to convince other black men and women that you know that that they're better counterparts because they do this and they do this. And it's sad when a group of people who created racism can manipulate the black community like that. And that's why I say, it it pisses me off when people like myself, because there are a lot of black men like myself who love black women, who support the black love and the black family, and that's what we're all about. You know what I'm saying? We ain't with all that interracial bullshit. We about black love and black babies and dark skinned babies and all of that. So I think it's important that y'all gotta start critically thinking, about things and why people are doing what they're doing. I think is important, and I think that a lot. I mean, like I said, I think as far as interracial dating, a lot of it has started with the black man. I mean, y'all gotta admit that. I mean, because I mean, I don't know what's up with I'm not understanding what's up with y'all and these white women. I'm not getting that. I'm not understanding what y'all seeing these women to even fall for them like that. I remember I've had black women tell me out there in Cali that they went to a mall and she said she saw nothing but white women with black men. I'm like that's insane. That's insane. There's no the these women can't have they don't have the best pussy in the world for you to even be with them like that. Let alone they don't. What do they do for you for y'all to even be? I just don't get it. While we in the black community, we constantly keep creating this divide between one another, and I think that's why I created a YouTube channel to help get my voice out there, to explore, to convince black women and men that white people ain't ending racism whether they love fucking you or not. So you're gonna and I'm telling you right now, shit will get real eventually, and it's gonna get to a point, and I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it will get to a point to where you're gonna have to choose a side, where you either with these white folks or you with either with us, because this shit gonna get real, like shit gonna get real, like things are gonna really be popping off in the future. So I mean, so that's all I'm saying is that you know you either with us or you against us, and I think that's why interracial dating is probably counterproductive as well, because you got black people in these relationships who are on the fence because you can't fight racism and then fuck the same group of people at the same time. You just can't do it. And all I'm saying and I'm gonna say this. My thing is this: like black women and men, we are the standard of beauty. Like we are the standard of beauty. Like we are the standard of beauty. I mean, there's nobody who looks better. There's nobody physically fit better than us as black men. There's nobody physically built and beautiful in stature and have the sex appeal of a black woman. There's nobody, more intelligent than the black man, the black woman. We have beautiful babies. I mean, if you want a light skinned baby, you can just get that with a black woman. There's, I mean, I mean, I don't understand that. If you shit want a dark skinned one, you can get that with a black woman. You can, if so the reason why a biracial baby looks cute is because of African blood. That's the reason why. It ain't got nothing to do with white people. It's because they have African descent blood in them. That's the only reason why they look cute. So that's why I don't understand black people and that dumb logic. Like, it's just black people need to stop being so fucking stupid, man. Stop with the low self esteem. Stop with the constant divide and tension. Like, we all we got at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And yes, black men, y'all gotta step up, man, because these I'm not gonna say white men are getting out of control. All I'm saying is that nobody should be coming up to me. I'm telling you right now, if a white man comes up to my face and talks that shit like he the best choice for black women, I'ma probably slap the shit out of your bitch ass. Like real shit. You ain't gonna say that dumb shit in front of my face. And I don't give a fuck. I don't care who his friends is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna call his ass out, like real shit. So, I don't know. I mean, I've never met a person in Oklahoma City like that, but I'm just saying, I'm telling y'all what I would do. And then I'll also cuss out a black woman too for even saying that, or really a black man, but even a black woman too, because what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like black love in the black family, there's nothing better than that. So there's nothing better than that, man. There's nothing better than just a black family. So I just, black love in the black family is where it's at, man. And you know, shit, I want a dark skinned baby. I always say that, like in the comment section, like I always say, like I want a dark skinned baby. So a little dark chocolate little thing. I want a big family too, like at least like six. I want like 6 kids. Like most of my friends who I talk to about that, they were like, oh, like, oh, boy, what the hell? I'm like, man, but I do though, So, but I mean, back to the conversation. I'm over here just lollygagging, but back to the conversation. I mean, I just feel like as black people, like we can't keep allowing the divide and tension. That's why I made a YouTube channel. I ain't really doing it for money. I'm just doing it just to get my knowledge out there and put my perspective because I'm always on YouTube anyway, most of the time. But because it's sad that an interracial couple can get 200,000 fucking subscribers, but a black couple can't even get that. And it's just this. It just speaks on just the low, and that's what I'm talking about. The low self esteem, the low. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I will say that kind of is hypocritical is the fact that I just don't understand why we have black women who is cool with being called bitches or like y'all cool with white men saying like I remember this one white dude on his channel when he was I guess a black woman asked him what kind of advice I could get to get a white man. Ugh, so fucking pathetic. That speaks on low self esteem right there. But he said some remarks that you know a black woman is good for having a lot of white in her mouth. Like it's like I don't understand why y'all are so like a lot. I'm not saying this about all black women. I'm just saying that you have black women who are so fucking like it's just pathetic. So you cool with being a seriously a little just a cum dump just hoe for white men, but then you want to dog the. I'm not saying it's right on both sides. I'm just saying that you have black women who would constantly talk all this shit about disrespect, calling you a hoe and a bitch. But you got a lot of white men who all they speak about is your physical appearance. All they talk about is how much good head that they'll give you. They'll say all type I mean crazy shit. And and a lot of these women are all over it. Like you got black women who love scandal. I'm like, hold up. So you cool with being the white man's side hoe? But you'll dog, but damn, but you'll talk shit about Young Jock and Stevie J for having side hoes. But it's okay for white men to have a side hoe. It's okay for you to be the side hoe. It's okay for you to be a hoe and to be treated just as a piece of ass to get fucked on. And I'm not saying it's right on both sides. I'm not saying it's right for black men or anybody. I'm just saying I just find that unbelievable that it's okay for white men to say derogatory, disrespectful shit, you know, and just be this bestiality, sexuality nonsense. I'm not. It's just I don't get it. I don't get it, and I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, black men, y'all not accepted from this shit either, cause a lot of white women, all they do is talk about your dick. Like that's all they talk about is our dicks. Like what the fuck, like I remember there are women who told me in conversation when there was in circles of conversations like, yeah, there's nothing better than the black dick. Yeah, I'm like what? Like okay, I mean that's just what it is. Like that's all you can say about me is just how big and black my dick is. I mean, there's nothing complimentary about that. And I think that black people we gotta have a better urgency of self respect for one another, and have a sense of urgency of self respect and not allowing white people to consistently sexually exploit us. That is very, very just disrespectful on both genders for even allowing that shit to happen, for even thinking that shit is okay. So these white men and these YouTube channels, on here, interracial channels, like I said, they gotta get called out because you're not gonna sit here and create racism and then try to manipulate everybody into thinking that you're the best possible option. It ain't popping like that. It ain't going down like that. So you will be cussed out. You will be called out. And I'm talking about both black men and women. Y'all will be called out on this social media shit, even in person. I remember seeing a video. I think this was like 6 months ago of a black man calling out another black man for being with a white woman. Like, look, what you with this woman for? Like I mean, people. Like I said, people had a problem with it, but I'm like, shit. And I didn't have a problem with it because I'm like, you constantly, what's up with this, bro? Like what's up with the white being with the white woman? Like, so I think black people, we got to put the pressure on, interracial daters because racism is real and y'all created it. And you ain't gonna just go around in our community wanting our culture, loving our culture, and fucking us. Nah, no, ho, no. It ain't going down like that. Well, not with me. So, not with me. I'll say that it ain't gonna go down with me or other millennials because we ain't with that shit. Oh no, you will be called out. You will. The pressure will be on your motherfucking ass. And so all I'm saying, I'm gonna say this. So when we go marching for reparations, y'all motherfuckers better be in line for that shit. Okay?